There you go, we're just about to tow it out. So we're getting there. We're going to wash it. But yeah, my mate's going away to go and pick up his combine that he bought. And I'm going to wash this. Go. Just watch it out. On you go. I'm going to have to steer it. I've got a bit of strenuous activity to do, so I've got to jump up. So I've got to turn the phone off. See you in a sec. Lovely. Right then, so that's our engine basically there. Just put a few things back on it. Yeah, so nice and clean. We give it a bit of an airline down. I'm going to run a cloth along the top here before I put it back on. A few different valves, so you put the alternator, the dynamo back on. But the next job is this. I'm going to give this a good wash and go and get my lunch and let it dry out. Hey up. So I want to give all this a wash here. Look, I've handballed a load of it off. So the best, mind you, it doesn't matter. There's a bit inside as well that I want to rinse off. In the gullies there, look. And then spray it with a load of WD-40. But yeah, that's basically it. I covered all of the hydraulic and fuel lines and all that sort of stuff, so we don't get no water in them. And then blast all that. So yeah, I'm not going to go mad with the basis of the combine. It's just that bit really. Maybe the tyres a bit. Yeah, I'll get on with the job, and then I'll see in a little while. I've got to go and get a sandwich or something, and then I'll be back, and I'll probably be here until dark. So yeah, see you in a while. Right, getting hot and sweaty, but just about to engine. I'm going to do it on the floor. Should be alright. It's basically there, everything's ready to go. Just got to bleed it up, and I've just got to concentrate for a second. So hopefully it'll start in a minute. Sweet. I had to stop it because it was pissing out oil there, look. Because obviously that's the pressure block. That goes to your pressure sensor, your pressure gauge. That goes to. And I didn't bother doing it. I just wanted to see it run. It runs sweet though, doesn't it? It was worth it after all the pissing about I've had to do. Yeah. My mate's still out he's bringing the header back from this other combine he bought from the sale the other day. And I've put that in. So that's where the temperature gauge would go. So I've noticed something actually. on my short back, I just looked and it's got an electric sensor on it, an electric like sender unit for the temperature. So I'm going to put one on this, I think. But just for the time being, well, it's 5/8, I think 5/8 that is, 5/8 UNF. And that is, I can't remember what thread, that's a metric thread, because what happened was, the bung that usually sits in there broke when I had to drill it out, so because we had to punch the old sensor out because it had broken, we had to punch through. So basically they're just there just to block, just to stop any water coming out. Put a bit of plumbing tape on them. I'm going to put the radiator on in a minute, but just show you, it seems a bit hazy. So there's my short combine. There's still plenty of sunlight. We've got a couple of hours to get some stuff done. So I say put the radiator on, just give this a wash, because it was it was all dirty behind the engine and that, so I just give it a good clean off. It's the first time I've washed this one. I usually just wipe it down with a rag, but it come to a point where it needed it. So you can see that seal on that one's gone up. So, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's not exactly coming out at a million mile an hour. I think one thing I've learned about doing the combine, doing this engine, is it was an awful lot of effort to go through. I think it did need it, but it was a lot of effort. It was a lot of work, and I'm not in a hurry to do it again. I will do it again if I have to, but I just don't. This one, it just doesn't need it. It's a lot of work for very little gain. See, with this one, it's got that little tiny leak on that seal. So what? I just wash it every year, and you know, it's only a little bit, a tiny bit of oil. It's never caused me a problem. The day it starts being a problem, I'll do it. But I just don't think it is a problem at the minute, so I'll leave it. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'll never do it. I'm just saying right now I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, just going to radiator on this one, and hopefully somebody will come and give me a hand in a minute. Somebody will be about, give me a hand to try and lower the engine on back onto this one then. So yeah, it was the first day working doing this recently that I've actually felt that we've actually made a bit of progress. It just didn't seem, nothing was seeming to happen, but then finally got that. Sat on a cradle, we've had it running. Well, I had it running for just a couple of seconds, but at least I know it runs and it sounds good. You know, it's certainly not making the noises of a problem engine, so it's all looking good. I reckon now, realistically, a good day's work, a good day, and this combine will be basically there. Yeah, we've got to put, like I say, put the radiator, put the engine on, plumb everything in, plumb the hydraulics in, and then put the shaker, put the shoe in, and then obviously put the header on. But that, this putting the header on this one ain't too bad for some reason. The my humpback Model A seems to be a bit of a nightmare, but that's the only one. This one seems alright for some reason. I don't know why it's different, but it just does seem to be different. It may be because it's got a wider mouth on it, it's got a wider front. Anyway, I'll do another update in a minute. Yeah, it's a pretty good combine, I reckon. That's probably why it went cutting. One of the fingers is busted. Yeah, it's tidy. Wood's nice. I'll tell you what would be a good idea. I spit damp when it when it dries out. Put some woodworm killer on it. Yeah. And then paint it. You know, like we did with ours. Just paint some wood stain on it. Oh yeah. Just keeps it going for longer. Yeah, good. Got nice guards on it. Yeah, it's quite a tidy one actually. Well, the head is tidy anyway. Good. There you go, we've got the engine back sat on it. Just got to bolt it on. Got to bolt it on and get it, you know. I'm not going to bother putting the pump on tonight, but yeah, looking good. That's Matt. All quite happy with that. A little box of bits to put on it. Yeah, so hopefully be able to drive it in. Put the belt on it. Lovely job. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Good day. It's raining, but she's running, look. Running nice as well, just listen to it. Can't rev it from here, but can't do anything from here actually, so I best get it in quick. Right. Excuse me, I've got to lift the steps. Yeah, bloody wet outside now. So much for the summer. We've had our summer by the look of it. It's just going to rain, but no, it's going to tidy itself up a little bit for this harvest. I'm sure we needed a bit of rain, I suppose. So hopefully it sorts itself out for the event. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, we're going to have a load of gleaners working together at some point. Hopefully it all comes together at the event. Otherwise, it'll just be at some point it will happen. Well, God willing, it will happen anyway, you know. But I'm confident that it's all going to work out. But anyway, that sounds good, doesn't it? I'm just going to climb down, just disconnect the battery on this one. It's absolutely soaked. I did give it a wash, so it doesn't matter. Just a couple of jobs left to do to this one as well. Turn the fuel tap off on this one as well. This one's fuel tap. I put a new fuel tap on that. It's slightly different than the others. Fuel leak somewhere. good. There we have it. It's a little bit high on pressure, so it might, obviously when it heats up, when it does work, it's going to thin down, and it will heat up quite quick. And it's a cold day today, so obviously when it's hot outside as well, it makes a difference. So we'll just keep it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good sign that it's higher than it was. So it was maintaining sort of 50, but it was going down to nothing in working. Obviously the oil was getting thinner, and I did put a bit of thickening agent in it. So if push comes to shove, you just put a slightly lower viscosity oil in it. Like, I think it's got 1545 in it. If we put 1040, then it will be within the limit, just slightly less pressure, slightly less pressure, but it'll still work. We'll just have to see. So, I mean, it certainly sounds good. There you go, so, just call it a day now, I think. I mean, I don't think there's much point running it too much. We can turn it off and then check it, make sure everything's alright once it's cooled down next time. But yeah, it's certainly coming together nicely now. So yeah, I was a little bit worried we weren't going to get it done, but yeah, I'm glad now. I'm glad we did it. It needed doing, and you know, it's an experience to do. So yeah, I'm sure there's many more hours of fun to come with these things, but you know, I enjoy doing it. Sometimes it does get hard, and I think, what am I doing it for? But I do enjoy it, you know. You know what? Some people, you know, they sit on the backside and watch TV all day. Well, that ain't for me. I can watch it a bit, but I wouldn't. I definitely prefer doing this sort of stuff with. Well, I can, you know what I mean. One day I might have to sit and watch TV, but at the minute I don't. But anyway, have a good rest of the weekend, everyone, and I'll see you probably in a week or something. See you soon.